Hello everyone, I'm Aaron the Black Dragon, and welcome all of you to AÓRA. This is a speedrun-esque game that is inspired by games like Far Cry. Anyway, it looked interesting and fun, so I decided on why not. Okay, move space, press space in the air to dash. Oh, interesting. So there's a lot of additional movement. Oh, move next to a wall and hold down space to slide. Okay. Well, I feel confident in that ability because we're playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Hold space and hold down space to climb a wall. What? We did not climb the wall. What are you talking about? Damn, that doesn't have anything to do with climbing the wall. Oh gosh, that worked out. Okay. Oh, that works. Okay. Let's just continue. Hold shift to sprint. Oh, this. That did not work. Not gonna lie, I don't feel like shift is doing that much for me. Also, this is the kind of game where I would wanna have my run permanently. And shift is not a button for me that is nice. Because shift actively takes away my my pointer finger. What the frick is wrong with you? And okay, of course you decided to be a douchebag right then and there. And I need my pointer finger. Actually, controls. Can I? No. How did you? Whatever. I wish I would see the arch of the arrows. That's something that I also would be a thing. Now I just take the elevator? Wow. Press E to equip time warp? To slow everything. Oh, I must have accidentally hit E that one time. Now there's my question. Why would I wanna use like time warp arrows? That's something I do not get. I'm just gonna jump and dash because the sprint, as useful as it may be, doesn't seem too helpful to me. Come on, take him out. The fact that the arrows behave weird, and the fact that I did not climb the... Some mechanics don't really work smoothly, I wanna point that out. Because some of them have you just like confused and standing there and wonder why it worked like this. Oh, hi. I'm also kind of weirded out about the spacebar for a double jump. Not gonna lie. Because wouldn't it make more sense to have that on a different button? I really wish you would see your arrows when they fly, but you don't. That didn't do anything. Wow. Yeah, okay. I mean, that one was on me. Oh, I'm still alive. Seeing how I'm not going for the fastest time, let's just explore around the place that the game most likely doesn't want you to explore around. Can I stand on these? I cannot. Okay. And now you finally killed me. So that thing is just twirling around like crazy. I hit it, but it did not accept my input there. I love the concept of the game, not gonna lie. But I wish it would allow me to do stuff a little bit more freely. Shoot already! I sincerely hate that your arrows just kind of disappear and you don't have any good input on where the frick they are. There you go. I'm not gonna speedrun this. The buttons are not really well suited for me. It just closed itself. What the f— Okay, we are back in the actual stage that we needed to be on. I restarted the wrong level apparently. But doesn't matter because it still stands that— oh my gosh, these arrows are frustrating as all heck. Like, seriously. Wow. And the controls are not very suited for left-handed people. And I don't want to complain like, oh, left-handed people have it so difficult when it comes to gaming. Nah, a lot of games let you set your controls as you like them, so whatever. It doesn't matter to me too much. It's just that this game right here is— do I even need— yeah, I thought as much. This game just is a little bit wonky with a few controls. And that was all that was left. You killed my off right there at the end. There's just a few things. Is there an advantage to fully pulling back the bowstring or not? Because it looks like it makes no difference. The aiming is still really hard to do. And the arrows seem to fly just as far. Is it making it more precise? I wanted to say more precise, and then I realized that even though I aimed directly at all of these, I didn't hit any of them, so more precise would imply that there is a good amount of precision already going on, which, sorry, but it's not. Oh, this is horrid. I mean, fun. There's a lot of fun ideas and concepts, and I would love to try and speedrun this, especially with enemies around and whatnot. Why? But there's just some things that don't work. Like, is the idea here that I do like that? And I got stuck on the ledge? Oh boy. See, there is moments where I feel like something's not 100% yet. The fact that I just bounce off of that one wall is definitely one of these things. Ah, there we go. Why? Whatever. This is 100% one of these moments where the game would want me to use the time stopping arrows, and I'm like, no. If you wanna make a game about time stopping, then don't call it a speedrun. Oh gosh. Also, this is like, from the timing, like horrendous. Hitting the platforms already is like sometimes just pure luck. Anyway, except for a few little things that I keep complaining about, I want to point out, this is fun. This is actually fine. What happened? It is a fun game. Like, in all seriousness, it is fun. I wouldn't keep on playing it for as long as I have already if it wouldn't be a fun game. There's just tweaks. Like, some of the controls don't work neatly. They need to be a little bit more tweaked, because the climbing up the walls and whatnot and everything just with spacebar combined, you have a whole nother mouse button for stuff. Why not use that for something? Like, that would make a few things at least easier. Why would I even consider that? And why would I even starting to consider that? Like, there's just a few things that could be more streamlined. Everything on one button is just asking for trouble. It's basically like in New Super Mario World, where everything was just on one button. Picking up stuff, rolling, running, shooting your fireballs, everything was just on one button. And that kind of setup just screams, have problems with me. So I urge you to use different button inputs for different things. Because you have, this is on PC, you have a whole slew of buttons that you can press, that you can do stuff with. You don't have to limit yourself to essentially movement buttons, jump and shoot. You basically gave me the equivalent of a Game Boy game, which is like directional buttons and then A, B. And my escape in that case is like my start and select. I mean, okay, we have a sprint button as well, so that's something, but I'm not using the sprint button because it disables how I can play the game a little bit. How did I slide off of that? I do not know. Okay. Everything is pain. And I'm gonna be totally frank, yes, I am the one who tries to get through that without... Where did they come from? I don't know. But because I don't know if they will be frustrating and follow me till the end of time, I'm just gonna take them out right now. Come on. I'm just trying to cheat a little bit of time in this game. There's just some spikes there. Hi there. Should have jumped. But, oh gosh. Making some of these jumps is nerve-wracking. The enemies are not really a big threat. Like, they fly towards you and that's about it. That's perfect. I honestly thought that that was too high. Okay, this is a cool concept right there. But the enemies don't really do a lot. They're just here so that you have some moving targets, I feel like. Which I mean is also fine with me. It's just like, they don't seem to do a lot. I thought for a moment of jumping just over there. Did I do it? I did it! AÓRA. Okay. It can be a fun game. Just give me please the option on where I wanna have my button input, because I need sprint on a different button. I need sprint on a different button because the shift key, I know it's standard, it works for a lot of games. If you have ever watched me stream Minecraft, and I switch around between versions right now because I play Pixelmon and I play just on 1.17.1. And for some stupid reason Minecraft resets your button layout that you have. I have in Minecraft my run put on the Alt button, left Alt, or whatever, it's Control I think. No, it's not Control, it's Command button, the left command button, next to the home button for most keyboards. And that is where I have my sprint. It's the same button, it's the same height where I would press space with my thumb with. So it works out for me because I can just shift between them rather easily. But the shift key is in an awkward position for my thumb, so I would need to I have to press that with my pointer finger. So doing that, I no longer have the ability to press WASD effectively because my finger is over and I would have to switch between A and W. So my middle finger that would be for moving forward and backwards now has to suddenly turn as well, which takes away momentum in a game like this. So having something like custom button layout would be really nice. We're gonna go into the showroom here as well. What is that? There were treasure chests in here? Whoa. Oh, that's the water texture. I cannot look at it from any other angle, is the thing. I can just zoom in and out. Weird. Anyway, yeah. Custom button layout and do something with the shooting. I don't know why, but the shooting felt really awkward. I don't know why. I had something perfectly in my sights, I tried to shoot at it, it did miss. I don't know, something about the shooting felt really awkward. I got the hang of it near the end, but still, there's something that's a little bit weird. And again, maybe the climbing and everything make it a little bit more intuitive, because just having everything on spacebar, like the side wall run, the wall, climbing up a wall, everything of that falls into one button category, and this is be at the wall and hold spacebar. The game needs to differentiate between you wanting to climb up something or running along something with just the angle that you approach it. And that, as we could see, goofed up a good bit, so it needs tweaking as well. I would love to try and speedrun this. I know with the setup of controls that I get, because I cannot switch them around for me, I cannot do that. I need this one here on command, or alt, whatever you want to call it for your keyboard. I cannot speedrun this. Just because of that reason. I can try, but I will never get a good time on anything, because I would have to jump and dash, and that is my method on how to go quicker then. Which prevents me from doing certain tricks in the game, I'm pretty sure. But other than that, I see a lot of potential in that. I see how this can become a really fun speedrunning type game. I was thinking that maybe you would have something like a hook shot with the arrows or so, that you can shoot something up and climb up like a rope arrow or something like this. That would be a thing. At least it looked a little bit like that in the screenshots. Apparently I was mistaken. I'm still totally fine with that it wasn't that. The time slowdown thing, I can see how that would be helpful. Can also see how you can just ignore it, how I did. I did not use that intentionally ever. So yeah, interesting concept. Needs a little bit more polish, but I had fun with it nonetheless, even though I complained a lot about the stuff. I'm sorry about that. I did not mean to be too harsh, but still, it's something that just frustrates me. Anyway, thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoyed it. Check out the game, link is always down in the description for yourself. Have fun with it, and speedrun it. If you have the abilities to speedrun it, left-handed, right-handed, doesn't matter. I don't have the skill set for that. Go out there and have fun with it. See you next time. Bye.